Okay, welcome everyone. It's July the 19th, 2024, and we're going to do our last slideshow about the law of karmic dispensation. In the throat chakra, that beautiful blue of the throat chakra, the 10th dimension, blessing and virtue of hope with the Universal Mother Mary. Okay, so let's go right to peace with Michael. So this is our big mission with Archangel Michael, creating peace on earth. So all this information that we're studying contributes to us being able to hold that peace within. And karmic dispensation is all about peace. Now, in the law of balance, there is this amazing quote about peace. So I just wanted to do these two slides because it'll tie into Monday and how to hold peace within and what to do. So, and it's an explanation of what's going on right now on the planet. So Sanakamara, this is from the law of balance, as within, so without, as above, so below, that came in 2013. And so this is what's been ongoing. There is a collective energy coming to the surface of inadequacy, a belief in the lack of self-worth or in righteousness, but it is misplaced righteousness. It is not righteousness that is in accordance and alignment with the divine, which is love. It is a manipulated understanding. So is it a power struggle? So we've been seeing lots of these. Absolutely. Is it violent? Absolutely. Does it need to come to the surface to be eradicated rapidly? Not by the invasion with more violence, but with peace. So Nakamura says, yes, it does, because there is no war above, period. So this is as above, so below. We're remembering that, so we create that on the planet. So he says, above is a place of harmony. It is not a place of turmoil. It is not a place of anger, frustration that does not exist. Therefore, there is no room for it below. So we have to really know this and believe it. And he says, what can we do? Or, well, what can we do? So this is what SK recommends. See the alignment as if there is a cloud of heaven above any war zone. So it could be above a person, a situation, an actual war zone. And the light is pouring down, and that light is filled with Michael's blue flame of truth, of justice, and of peace. And from each of our hearts, we have the capacity to send directly to the heart of all war zones that sense of peace. When we become outraged at an atrocity, and it is outrageous, but when we join into that energy of drama, then we are contributing to it. So this is how important it is to stand back and not really get outraged about anything. When we align with the divine qualities and with divine law, not underestimating our strength, collectively we have the power to stop these factions fighting at the very moment. We send the energy of peace and we hold that vision, and we do not tolerate or engage in any other vision. And he says, when peace is in the heart, there cannot be outward aggression. Yes. Ken.
I was thinking this might be a good thing to do before our meditation on Monday.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just wanted to run it by you guys. Yeah.
Fine by me.
Okay, good. Yeah, so it's quite simple. We just send directly to any and all war zones that sense of peace. So we really got to anchor into the peace and then send it. Yeah. Okay. And then this was the other one that about
so we're sending Michael's blue flame, are we?
Yeah, Michael's blue flame is fine, yes.
Yeah. Or is there another one that could be used?
No, he said it's as if there's a cloud of heaven above the war zone and the light is pouring down. So And that light is filled with Michael's blue flame of truth, of justice, and of peace. Yeah, so we can visualize, because we just have to remember there's no war above. And we're as above, so below. If we really get that, then we create it. The same with as within, so without. We really, really get, we are peace. That's what happens. Outside, the external becomes peace. But we have to, it's easier said than done, but the more we practice, the better. So, yeah, being peace and sending peace, visualizing heaven, seeing heaven here. And we can use this blue flame of truth. I think Michael's blue flame of truth probably could be used like Saint Germain's underneath the planet. You know how we put a big one underneath the planet? I think we can do that around. I don't think Michael would mind. Michael, would you mind? No, he says no. He would like that.
I think you're making that up.
Nope. The thing with violet is part of violet is blue. So in violet is blue, but you can, I think sometimes I do like all the colors all around the planet, because we're remembering the healing of all the colors. So yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, I think violet's good because it's got that red in it, so it makes the blue active blue.
Yeah, well, and red is vitality. It's also humility. It's also part of compassion. So yeah, it does activate. It activates, yeah. Because when we're in compassion, we're at peace. We're not judging anything. So it helps activate us to be into peace. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay, and it's the color of Gaia as well. So right before everybody came on, I connected with her and I asked her to send up the red, the vitality. And I could literally feel her all of a sudden, whoosh, up it came. So that's her red energy of vitality. So you can ask her to help us, like, have the vitality to be doing this as well. And then you can connect. I connected to Source and asked them to send down, send down anything you can to help me and help all of us. So yeah, you can, I could feel it, whoosh, came down. Okay, so then that's as above, so below, and then as within, so without. So it helps create peace on the planet. Okay, and then this one, this is the one that I also was going to remember. So when we clear, when we bless and let go, what happens? And I say, to my guides, are you able to transmute the energy immediately? Is that how it works? And my guide said, that's exactly how it works. Oh, I don't know what that word is. It is before it is out of your hands, it is transmuted. So it is our energy and your intent, and together it creates something very beautiful. It turns into light. It turns into light. It turns into sparkling diamonds, into love, bubbles of laughter, bubbles of joy, and then they float down and cover us. It's a double blessing. When you let something go, hand it over. There is a saying in Shakespeare that something is twice blessed, the quality of mercy. That is the meaning of that phrase. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to remember as well. You can just let things go through your hands. And this is just lifting everyone up. That's just remembering. We're basically lifting everybody up into the light. Okay, so here's the throat chakra, connected to the sound and the silence, and to the thyroid, the lungs, the vocal cords, the bronchial tubes, our metabolism. So these are all really important organs, and this metabolism, the system, it's the body's cells that change food into energy. And our bodies need this energy to do everything from moving to thinking to growing. So that's the throat. Just think of the throat. It's a super powerful chakra. And this is our ability to fully participate uniquely with no sense of ego self. So that's the elimination of all judgment, basically. All opinions that are out of alignment, all complaints. If you catch yourself complaining about anything, I had a session with this lady today and we were laughing because out of 50 to 70,000 thoughts, how many of them are complaints? Okay, so these are all the different systems that are connected. So you can just see, it's just like a quick little overview from the adrenals, kidneys, and the spine right up to the pineal. So pretty much a lot of the systems and organs are connected to the chakras. So if you're having issues with any of the systems, it's good to check which chakra and then do the work. So connected to that chakra. And that will help with the mental emotional piece. Okay, so yes, here we are. This is what's so important, the light. So really letting it into your eyes and understanding light and matter, the fuel and the substance. So that the substance, the matter is just light slowed down and why we can see things. And the light is the higher the frequency we're in of gratitude for everything. So out of all complaint, change the complaints to gratitude. That's the conversation I had with this lady. You can shift it to the higher perspective of your angelic self, who's always blessing everything. Then we're in that really high frequency of light that's, that helps us maintain that higher perspective. It helps the way we feel, the way we act, how we sleep. Oh, how we sleep, Ken. So the deeper we go into gratitude, into the higher frequency of light, you might, that could be an interesting like little exercise, keeping a gratitude journal.
Good idea.
Yeah, yeah. And blessing your sleep, saying thank you, thank you, thank you for my good night's sleep. Helps create it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay. How energized we feel when we wake up, which mood we are in, how much focus we have. So it's connected to the light and getting outside and letting the light into our eyes, because it activates our inner pharmacy. It can influence our metabolism, our thinking, our feeling, our hormones, our neurotransmitters. So yeah, how well we sleep. So gratitude, that's a big one. Okay. We tend to control ourselves with guilt that we are unforgivable this life or past lifetimes. So again, bringing the higher perspective to how we feel. Our karmic debt is really our judgments of self and others, and we tend to judge ourselves. We're really good at that. So Catriona, my principal guide, said there's no such thing as mistakes. The only mistakes humans make is in judgment, when they judge themselves or others to be less than, when they do not see the glory of their own divinity, and that is just sad. So then again, glory connected to gratitude for yourself. Okay. Oh, this is really funny. Okay, so this was me talking to Archangel Michael about judgments, and he said with a loud laugh, tell them to shut up, because I was asking, what do I do when you're caught in a situation and someone's just, really being judgmental? And he says, tell them to shut up. So I relayed that to this lady in the reading today, and out of her mouth came, I need to tell myself to shut up. And I was like, oh my gosh, maybe that's why Michael was laughing so much, because he knew at some point we would get this. But truly in a very polite and loving way, that is exactly what you should be saying to ourselves. First send, okay, and then he says blast with pink, and also blue. But when the pink is sent, it's the gentlest caress of the sunrise, and they're pink diamond. So we're the new dawn. We are the ones holding for the sunrise to happen on the planet. So send the pink. Okay. And then she says, say, I understand. Yes, Ken.
We had the most beautiful sunset, and it had a lot of pink in it.
Nice.
So that
Tonight.
was really cool. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, that is such a gift. So that's the angels and the galactics too, because the galactics are holding us in the pink. Yeah, nice. You can I saw a video once where somebody had they were showing the pink, you know, the pink that the galactics have put around the planet. Like it was literally, you could see it where this person was videoing, and I just thought, wow, that's like so watch for that pink, because we're held in the galactic pink, like it's like a beautiful pink energy all around the planet. Okay, so then he says, okay, what you are talking about and what you are saying not does, but may have some foundation or legitimacy, but it hurts me. It hurts me when I hear this kind of talk, because I understand that what you're doing when we talk about this is simply build the energy of this disharmony, of this pain, of this hurt. So that's again what SK was saying, wasn't it? Didn't he just say that? Or am I not? Oh yeah, this outrageous. So not to get caught in the outrageousness. Okay. It builds the energy of disharmony, of pain, of hurt. So can we both together send some healing and change the subject? So it's a little tricky in the moment, but it's really good practice. And then Lao Tzu, he said for us to serve everyone equally, basically. The most powerful to the most meek. It's a privilege to be able to serve. And he said, humility is a unifying factor for all beings because it brings us into the balance of equality. The danger when we judge another, we are judging ourselves. So it's like when you point a finger, you've got three pointing right back at you. The axe murderer, the bomber, those who commit the most heinous acts arrived with the purity of grace in their souls. And that purity of grace did not die, did not become lost, but it was ignored and covered. When we judge others, we are setting ourselves up to be holier than thou, and we dare not misstep. Or we just put ourselves in the same category as those we have judged. And that is very painful. Been there, done that. Yes, it's a very painful. So in the old system of heroes and villains, someone has to play the villain for there to be a hero. But as we move out of the dichotomy of negative and positive, we move into the balance, into our heart consciousness, loving everyone. And that's actually what purity is. So it's not, there's no accident. He says purity of grace. Purity is loving everyone. It's safer and more rewarding internally never to judge, but to say, I am compassionate because you have lost your way. It's not taking on the burden of that person. It simply means we send them the energy of healing, of acceptance and love. It's not putting ourselves above or below, but with, knowing we are all brothers and sisters, addicts, prisoners to celebrities, royalty. We are demonstrating our humility by cherishing and valuing everyone. So especially when we're sending love on Mondays, we're just sending it to everyone, not just to certain, well, we can direct, but as long as we're not judging, I guess we're okay. Okay. And then this was what Lillian, you were asking about the other day. Often we interfere in another situation out of the kindest of motivations and of love, but the Buddha says it's one thing to have a conversation with someone because we believe it is our opinion that they're going off track, and it's quite another to be strident about it and to try and truly pull them in a direction that they do not wish to go in. He says this practice is very common. It is that fine line where love moves into ego. We are denying the soul path and journey of another. We're also assuming that we know the outcome and the lessons that are to be learned, the experiences that are to be had, the value of those experiences, and the value of the pathway itself. He says we cannot possibly know, and he says not to interfere. We provide wisdom and love, and then we detach and attach to the highest visions. So when he talks about attachment and detachment, he's like, attach to information gathering so you can see, and then just detach and then attach to the highest vision. And he says we can't make their choices for them. It's saying if we are wanting them to be different, it's like us saying, I do not have any faith in you, that you are guided and protected, that you have your journey that I may or may not understand. He says compassion is the complete honoring without understanding of what someone is going through, whether it's winning millions of dollars in the lottery or dying of cancer. It's understanding we don't understand. That we need to trust not only in the divine plan, but in the plan of the individual, as they have chosen mechanisms to arrive at their deeper wisdom, their enlightenment, that we may not understand or agree with. So I think the best thing, what I've been doing with anyone that I don't understand what's going on, I just wrap them up in magenta, basically. Because then I'm not saying I'm wanting them to be different. I'm just like, here, wrap them, wrap. And I wrap myself at the same time because I've had that thought. Yeah. Okay. So this is hope. This is what the gift of the heart, knowing of the presence of God, is around everyone. So we can just sit back. We can stand back and trust. But I mean, it doesn't mean that you don't always not step in. Like when you see you need to step in, step in. But we can also be in a deeper sense of trust. Hope is the only reason for change. It encompasses serenity, total and perfect calm. So when we're in that serenity and calm, we're standing back like a tree. We've dealt with our own stuff. It's much easier to send. Hope is the ability to understand that very often things on earth are not as they appear. An ability to pierce the illusion of the veil, to be in the world, but not of it. So watching the events, like we're watching a movie or we're watching a play, to be able to remain centered and still one with who you are, regardless of external. So we're not getting pulled one way or another. We just stay in the middle and bless. So when it's easier to do it when we're at a place of not judging ourselves, much easier. When we're in our balance of our masculine and our feminine, and we're really residing in the heart consciousness, and the chakras are all activated, then, and that's what we're doing, studying this, we're activating the chakras so that we can hold that hope for the planet. Okay, and gratitude is a really big one. That is the light. That is the golden grid, basically, that Archangel Gabriel has activated around each of us and around the planet. So we're all connected to this golden grid. And the more we breathe that gold and are in gratitude for ourselves, we cleaned it all up, and then we're gratitude for everyone. Anything you want to create will slide much more easily along that golden grid. Yes, Darren.
So are you saying that these laws activate the chakras for us?
Absolutely. Everything we're studying activates the chakras. Yes. Well, that's why we're studying them. Because it's like a ladder. We're going up each step.
So they should be
the energy.
They should be spinning at a higher rate then once we're done all this?
They should be spinning at a high rate right now. Why not?
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah. Just looking at them, just envision them inside of yourself, just spinning away. Yeah, and I personally, I think they spin both ways. I think there's something about them. They're like mini Merkabas. because they have the masculine and the feminine embedded in both, in all.
In each chakra?
Yeah, so don't think of them as just spinning one way. Think of them as spinning.
I think of them as Merkabahs.
Yeah, like a Merkaba. Yeah. Yeah. You remember when you were a kid and you used to do your arms like a windmill, one going one way and one going the other way? I don't know. I used to do that all the time. But that's both spinning energies going that way. But you can, yeah. It just depends how you want to see it. But I would see them spinning. I don't have my sound bowl here, but so when I use my sound bowl, I spin the mother energy backwards and the father energy forwards. So you move forward in gratitude, but you've got to understand the mother energy spinning backwards, because that's winding back the past with forgiveness to create peace. And that's actually repulsion energy. So the law of attraction and repulsion, which we're going to study next week, well, the chakra that it's connected to, that's how that works.
Okay, so on your sound bowl, does it make a different sound depending on which way you
Nope.
no,
Nope.
same sound either direction?
Yep. Yep. No, it doesn't. It's the same note. It's just spinning backwards. It's very magical. Yes. Okay. So now this is what I'd like to do for this last class on karmic dispensation. Let's do the meditation one more time, because we really get what it is now. It's karmic debt. It's our judgments of self. So we're asking for forgiveness of our judgments. Does that make sense? Okay. So you can close your eyes and just enjoy this. And let's do it. Let's do it for all of humanity, shall we? There's 4 of us. Let's multiply it out. I'm going to be awake all night.
8.2 billion.
Yeah, okay. They're ready on the other side. I'm gonna be levitating off the bed. Okay. All right, let's begin by taking a nice deep breath of gold. Of that bright, beautiful, platinum colored gold, that very light, shiny gold, and that's the gold of Sanat Kumara. And then if you bring it down a couple of shades into that rich, burnished Florentine gold, and that's the gold of Archangel Gabriel, and that's the gold of joy. So as we begin and you relax, sinking into your chair, wherever you are, to feel yourself letting go of the day and your to-do list, and thank yourself. This is how important it is to thank yourself. It's connected to the light. Thank yourself and your gratitude to yourself for taking this time for your sacred self and to receive this gift of dispensation. As we begin, I ask each and every one of you to give yourself a hug. Cross your arms around yourself and give yourself a hug. And love yourself and know how worthy you are and how ready you are to accept this gift and to implement this law of dispensation. Now let's take a deep breath of magenta, the color of compassion, the color of mercy, the color of Yeshua and Lord Maitreya and the Buddha, and breathe in that wonderful magenta, that blend of blue and red. And as you do, bring it down into your heart and feel your heart expanding, and feel the energy coming up from Gaia as she sends you life force, and be in your heart. Now let's take another breath of blue, of the beautiful Mary blue, because what's the point of dispensation, of allowance and forgiveness without hope and restoration? So bring it in. Bring in that beautiful blue diamond. Go deeper And once again, I want you to fly through that pinprick of light, the center of your heart, fly through that portal to your interior chambers, where we do this sacred work with universal law. As you enter these chambers of gold and you see your mission and purpose etched on the walls, your dreams and desires, your creations of what you are choosing to bring forward in this lifetime, relax and find your chair or pillow, your place in the sacred chamber of your heart where we do this work together because all of us are one. Today, we invoke the law of dispensation, and more specifically, the law of karmic dispensation. So this wipes the slate clean of all the things you have done or not done, of all the debt that you have owed, but more importantly, that is owed to you. So you are cutting the cords, you are wiping the slate clean, but it is important that this dispensation be requested. Feel yourself standing outside a rather judicial looking building, and we do not ask that you do this alone, so feel your guides around you, and Sanat Kumara, perhaps Archangel Gabriel, the Universal Mother, whoever you need to give you support and courage, reinforcement to ask for this gift for yourself. This gift that you so richly deserve. Feel yourself going up the steps and into this building and walking down a long hallway until you see a door with a beautiful golden plaque that says Karmic Dispensation Board. Take a moment and breathe the gold and breathe the magenta and feel your readiness. And knock on the door and enter. Remember to bring your friends, your guides. Be modest and respectful, for this is a request. As you enter the room, you see that there is a long table, somewhat like a board table. And on the opposite side of the table from thee, there are 5 beings seated. They look serious, available, but serious. Take a moment and look at each one of them, for these are the beings that comprise the karmic board. As you are doing that, you're going to feel yourself being examined, a little bit like being under the microscope. Just breathe and allow. The entire key to receiving this gift of karmic dispensation is asking and requesting it from your heart. So make sure you are in your heart. Bring all the energy to your heart center, and the words that you say for this request are always the same. So take a deep breath. The words are, I request that all karmic debt that is owed to me and that I owe and have incurred be forgiven, erased. So feel yourself saying this. I request that all karmic debt that is owed to me and that I owe and have incurred be forgiven and erased. Look at the judges and receive their blessing and this gift of wiping your slate clean, and by inference, by affecting the slate of so many others as well. Express your gratitude, your thanksgiving. Now turn around and walk out of the door with your guides and Raj. Feel that burden that has been lifted from your heart and from your shoulders. Hold your head up high. Walk down the hallway and out of the building, down the steps and back into the chamber of your heart, and give thanks. This is a gift of new beginnings. Okay. Yeah, it's really powerful. Wow. Okay, so this gift is freely given. It must be freely received. There is no payment. There is no debt due. We must be getting it slowly but surely. It's all sinking in. It's that unconditional support that's all around us. I'm just remembering that the galactics are waiting for us to remember this. So we hold the hope. We hold it for the planet. Yeah. Okay, so and this meditation connected to the throat. It's our center for communication of hope, of peace, of trust and faith. These qualities communicate to the rest of our body, our field, and out into the planet. So feel that sense of purity. That's loving everyone, even the ones we consider our opponents, with charity, selflessness, and generosity. These are the qualities of the 10th dimension of beauty, very much connected to the mother's blue. So the water energy, and Archangel Michael, his mission of peace. So it's that communication of peace, every word, communicating peace, peace, peace. The 10th dimension of beauty. Allow this dome of blue to fill you. So it's like when you're outside underneath a beautiful blue sky, or you're looking at a blue ocean. So it's embedded in the water energy of the mother and the fire energy of Michael, the blue flame. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so the flame energy is connected to the light, and the water energy is connected to, which is the father, and then the water energy is connected to the mother. Wow. Okay, so Kuan Yin has a gift of pearls, and that's connected to the water. The masculine mighty ones have flames connected to the light. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. So this is both energies. This is the water energy and the mother energy in this picture, and then there's the light, the sunset. So the balance which is found in the light, which is connected to frequency, and then the water connected to the vibration. So both these energies are found in every chakra within ourselves, the masculine and the feminine, which was what we're balancing on the planet. It is the knowingness, which is really the father wisdom, the state of being in perfect beauty, of knowing the beauty of all things, of all existence, of all life, of all kingdoms, of knowing and having that sense of profound beauty and fullness, whether it is a grain of sand or an entire galaxy. It is the dimension where you recognize the beauty of your sacred self, that you are a reflection of all, birthed from the heart of the mother with her beauty of soul, of mind, and of body, beauty of emotion, and the ability to create that reflection of divine beauty. Go deeper and allow that dome of blue to contain you and fill you. What a powerful chakra. So this is that sense, this is the 10th dimension, that sense of purity, charity, selflessness, and generosity. Communication of hope, of peace, trust, and faith. Okay, I think that's everything I had for tonight. Anybody want to share? Did you feel anything when we were doing the meditation? Darren, did you have anything that you wanted to share about the meditation or anything that's coming up?
I just felt blessed. Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Did
go
you say,
ahead.
Dean?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Ken. Go ahead, Ken.
I just felt blessed.
Yeah, beautiful. Good. Good. Yeah, that's it right there. So that's your angelic self really coming online. Good work.
I invited everybody.
Oh, good.
I invited 8 billion people.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. I mean, yeah, why not?
Hey, why not?
Were
Yeah,
they in a single line?
No, they were a crowd.
a crowd. Yeah, good. Yeah, I could feel like my whole body's kind of vibrating quite at a higher frequency. Yeah, it's going, it's going. Oh. Mhm. Oh,
So, Darren, what about you?
Well,
Since we interrupted you.
you're not gonna let me sleep here. Anyway,
Okay,
yeah,
is that what you want?
I did have a good meditation. I really had the sense, I guess, of having my slate wiped clean pretty well. It felt pretty good. It felt light, you know, light in a sense of weight and light as well. So it was a good feeling.
the substance and the fuel.
Well,
Nice, beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I never thought of the flames like when it's Michael's blue flame of truth. I'm thinking it's more the mother energy, but it's not really because the flame is connected to light. So it's not. I guess maybe there's moisture in flame. Is there any moisture in flame? Probably not.
not a lot. There could be some,
Yeah. Hmm.
But
Well,
I would think of it more as a blue ray rather than a flame. So if you look at it as a blue ray, that way there's no problem.
Well, no, but then Raphael has an emerald flame and Uriel has a silver flame, but it's not usually connected to a feminine archangel. It's usually a masculine. So see, the mother has the blue cloak, Kuan Yin has the pink pearls. Yeah, they don't really have the flame energy, which is more the light.
Yeah,
But the
well, that
masculine.
makes sense for sure. No?
but as you burn something, it separates the molecules into water and air.
Oh, is that what burning is?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, those are probably byproducts of it.
Well, air is filled with moisture.
Yes.
Yeah, air has moisture and light. Well, that's what we're breathing. We're breathing the perfect balance of the mother and the father when we breathe. But what is a flame?
Well, you need the oxygen from the air for a flame, huh?
Okay, well, there you go. There's the moisture right there. So everything goes back to the mother. Interesting. Okay, well, that's our science lesson for tonight. Okay, so we can do another 10 minutes if you'd like. I mean, we might as well. It's 10 to, and we might as well grow this energy of karmic dispensation out to the planet. Does that sound good?
Yep, sounds good. Do you want to put that slide back up again? So
Which one?
the one on karmic dispensation.
On karmic dispensation. Well, which one
No,
in
the
particular?
one with the meditation lines on it.
Oh, at the beginning or the end?
Well, it was towards the end.
This one? This is the
Oh,
end
no,
one.
no.
Oh, this one. I request.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yes, I can put that up for you. Awesome. Okay. All right. So, yeah, so if you want to put yourselves on mute, and then I'll set the timer, and we'll see everybody in 10 minutes. Send out this karmic, the release, the request that all karmic debt that is owed to us be forgiven and erased. Okay. Jeez.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, cutie.
Oh, you have a beautiful smile.
What a gift. What a gift. Oh, you're so sweetheart.
Shall we get a bigger screen here? Let's get a bigger screen. Okay, let's do this. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Okay. You say hi to everybody. There
Hello. Hello.
we
Hi.
go.
Who you got with you today?
Oh, who's this?
Yeah. Lisa.
Bunny.
Oh, Bunny.
Bunny,
Yeah,
bunny,
got
bunny.
Bunny. Yeah.
Oh, there
Bunny,
goes
oops.
Oh, Bunny fell.
Oh no.
Oh, what
You
happened?
get your bunny? Okay, get your bunny. Oh, she's gonna go have a bath. Okay. Oh, she says I don't want a bath. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, I think we did our meditation before.
Oh, yeah. No problem.
I think she's the best meditation we could possibly have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was perfect.
Yeah. Are you gonna come
No
up and say hi?
interruptions.
You want to come and say hi again? Do you want to show them your ball? You want to show them your ball? No? You don't want to? Yeah, come on. Show them your ball. Woo. Okay, here, you hold it and then show it to them, okay? Come on up. You gonna come up? It's up here. Yeah, it is. It's right behind me. You want to come up and say hi? One more time? Oh, no. Okay, here you go. Here's your ball. Here's your ball. It's right here. She's a character.
Yeah.
And she's ready for bed. She's had a really long day. Here, it's right here. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna throw the ball. Big throw. Big throw. Okay. She's off. She's tired. Yeah.
So adorable.
Now she's crying. It's bedtime. They've been at the beach.
Oh, they've been at the beach.
Well, it's probably warm there, right?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful night. Yeah. She's getting into the age where she's got a mind of her own. She repeats everything. We were reading a French book today and she's just repeating the French. They just don't know any different. So it's
Yeah. It's a good time to learn that, actually.
Yeah, it's the perfect time to learn another language.
that's exactly what I was saying. I didn't realize like to the extent that I noticed this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she also gets like frustrated. Like it's not like they don't understand enough to just be calm all the time. It's pretty good, but then it's like, and then it's like right now, it's like,
When she gets tired.
yeah. Like
So-
normally, like you can reason with her really easily, but when they're tired, it's really hard, difficult.
So,
I know
Kathleen,
that feeling.
do you want to record this or?
Oh, we're recording. Okay, well, that's okay. Oh, good. I will say good night to everybody and I'll just stop the recording. Where is it now? Oh, there it is. All right. Thanks for coming, everybody.